The Aftermess.
I've been a nasty girl. I've been a nasty girl. We feeling nasty today, guys? We feeling nasty? Oh, little sexy shoulder. Give him that sexy shoulder, though.
You see, no, I'm trying to show you what's in the badunkadunk. Like that?
Not the badunkadunk.
I hear it creaking.
Okay, we back. Morning mess, Joey boy.
What up, is JD?
And it's Sienna. And producer Jules.
It's time for another one. Aftermess podcast. Reminder to subscribe. Flip on those notifications. You get notified when a new episode is out. Heads up, we usually put them up on Fridays. You get a little taste, like, comment. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you hate. Let us know about it. Okay. We're talking and we're singing along that Nasty Joint Tinashe, hottest song in the clubs, and we keep playing it in the studio. I actually made it a whole topic on our show. How do you, what's the line again? Match my freak?
Match my freak.
It's become a TikTok craze now, and we were laughing on Miss Demi Lovato out. Kind of set it off for us. Now, when you think of Demi, I've met Demi, and we've heard about Demi, and I feel like she's a sexual beast, right?
Yeah.
I feel like she's a sexual beast.
I feel like she gets down in the bedroom.
Me too.
Yeah.
Guys, girls, freaking, it doesn't matter. Parrots, I don't know. But I feel like she has a healthy bedroom thing. So match my freak. I'm like, when you said, oh, she jumped on the TikTok craze, I'm like, what matches her freak? She said
baking all weekend and being in bed by 9 p.m.
Now, in bed by 9 p.m., sleep is very important to her. When she says baking, do you think really baking, or baking means sex to her?
I think
that's a reach.
Yeah, I think just regular baking, because in her TikTok trend video, she's stirring a bowl with batter and
trying to poke the bear.
Yeah, for real.
I just I met her. I was like, man, she's beautiful in person. She's sexy in person.
Yeah, she is.
So, but she matches her freak. If you're a person that likes to just bake, go to sleep by 9 p.m. that matches her freak. So we had fun with this topic, and we had so many good calls on this one. The one that stuck out with me is a lady that called in and says, if you know my food order, you match my freak.
Yeah, and I love that one because it's so niche, because that is the one you have to dig deep about.
Yes.
And it's so important because that's like a love language almost.
It is.
Yeah.
A food love language. I know we talk about food a lot.
Yeah.
If someone knew my order,
oh, hell
isn't
yeah.
that makes my nipples hard just thinking about that. Like, you went and didn't even have to ask me, babe, I brought home pollo loco, oregano's.
Get a little lady boner.
Little loner?
Little loner.
Is that a lady boner? Had that Urban Dictionary. All right. Punk ass bitch, and loners are lady boners. Yeah, I thought that was really, really good.
Yeah, because it's also paying attention to detail
Yes.
of your partner too. So obviously, yeah, a lady boner would come into play, or a man boner, either or, whichever way.
Like, if you're dating a guy and he just knows your Starbucks order, and he's like, hey, I brought your drink. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and then you have to get bugged of like, hey, what do you get again? It's like, oh, you should already know.
That was fucking me. That's why that's why my wife left me. She had this very specific Starbucks order. I never fucking remembered it.
Okay, was it ridiculous?
It
So
was
like
ridiculous.
3 shots of this, 2
It was
of
so
the-
ridiculous.
Okay.
It was one of those long ones.
Okay, I'll give you some leeway on that one.
It was like 37 things.
See, I just saw a TikTok the other day, and someone was like, I'll never forget my girl's order. And he had a voice memo of her ordering it. And it was everything like, hi, can I please get this? Da, 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 da. And it was her saying it. It's like, okay, thank you.
He would put it up to the
And he
speaker.
just put it up to the speaker and sat there and let it roll.
Genius.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's funny as
Great
shit.
fucking man hack for my next relationship that'll probably fail. I'm gonna remember that one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so good.
What would that be for you, for your husband Ivan, if he came home and gave you what? Well, damn it, that was an easy setup. But what would be your food order? Unprompted, he came home and just was like, I got you this. I knew you were hungry.
A 3-finger combo, Bob.
Heyo.
What? Damn.
Maybe I should have clarified it's from Raising Cane's.
Okay.
A 3-finger.
That was too much of a. That was too much of a setup.
3-finger combo.
She's over here like, sponge.
She is from ASU.
That was a great setup into that. Actually, that was too
Yeah.
perfect. Raising Cane's,
Yeah.
3-finger combo, butter on both sides of the bread.
Oh, with the sauce. Hey,
Hey yo!
Damn.
Wow, that sounded so sexual.
3-finger
Three-finger
combo. So to raise his cane, get you a 3-finger combo. Okay, but if he
Nasty
knew
ass.
that, that's it. That matches your freak.
Yes, and my matcha order from Starbucks, which is not hard at all. It's literally just a matcha latte with almond milk.
Oh, that's easy.
That's super easy. So if he messes that up, which he has before, then, it's not matching my freak.
I like that fucking hack, though. Just record your lady or your man. Ladies, record your man, because sometimes guys can be difficult with their fucking order too. Just record them. Hey, how you doing? Can I have a... That's so smart.
That's genius.
It really is. One of my ex-boyfriends, actually, he had like a notes like in his phone, like where like it was like a couple of restaurants and like my order was in every single.
That's such a good hack.
It really was.
Yeah. All right, Jules, what matches your freak?
Oh gosh, like what matches my freak?
Yeah.
This is hard for me. I don't really have like weird niches, I feel like. I don't know. I feel like you need to come back to me.
You know what? No, because I was thinking the same thing, because I feel like it became such a food fucking thing when we talked about it. And like, I like food, but I'm going to be kind of corny and cheesy. I just want my girl to be just touchy-feely is my freak. Mm-hmm. Like, it doesn't have to be just sex. Like, I like when I was in my last relationship, we went to a therapist, marriage counseling, and I never knew about love languages. And I didn't know there was fucking 5 of them. So when she says, I describe what I needed from the marriage, she said, oh, you're definitely, your love language is touch, physical touch.
Yeah.
I love the caressing, the just brushing my arm, your hands on my lap, you're rubbing my back, you're playing with my earlobes. I love all that matches my freak. If another girl I meet is just not into that, does not match my freak at all. I just want to be touched at some point.
I feel that.
Just hanging out.
I'm with you on that one.
It's literally had nothing to do with sexual things. The matching my freak.
No, that's what I said.
Yeah.
It was so hard. It was so hard for me. But to me, matching my freak is just sense of touch.
I feel like matching your freak would probably be like, there's an event out here in Phoenix that our good friend Chris Villa puts on called Theos and Theas. And I feel like a girl matching your freak would be able to kind of be hand in hand and knowing songs and like you guys gazing into each other's eyes. I think
see
there's
that.
multiple scenarios of like.
Okay, I like that. Okay, you gave me
Let's go that route real quick.
A girl that knows throwback music.
And she drinks Jack Trones.
No.
There you go.
I used to drink that. That's
That's what
crazy.
I'm saying. Match your freak when you a couple years ago.
Jack Daniels and Patron at the same time. That was weirdo shit. No, definitely not. No, a girl that knows throwback music.
Yeah.
And then we could do like a road trip and just sing throwbacks. Like we just sing like I paid Ja Rule, she's Ashanti. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then I feel like another way a girl can match your freak is if she hates being in lines at clubs and can find a way to finesse her way into the club. You're like, oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah. I really thought, JD, when we used to like first go out with Sienna, like this motherfucker will not wait in a fucking line. I just don't do it.
I always say there's one thing Joey won't do, and it's wait
I'm
in a
right
damn
there with
line.
you, dog. I'm right there with you. Fuck
I
that.
will either know that they know me, I will make sure that they know me, or if I'm out of town, I will grease the guy $20 I don't fucking do lines.
You couldn't even wait behind one person when we were going to the Matt Rife show.
You remember that?
There was literally one person. She was taking too long, and Joey just walks up and like hip thrusts her out of the way.
No, he said, okay, move.
Yeah.
No, legit, moved her. Hey, it's so crazy. I paid for my first club in a decade,
It's the
like
fucking
2 weeks
worst.
ago.
What?
And I was standing in line, and I like hated every ounce of my life.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't care what anyone says. Like, I've been doing clubs so fucking long. I was like, I'm not waiting in a fucking line to get in a club because I don't like going to clubs necessarily. But your cousin Chris and Tara's spot, the Theos and Theas, it's a pop-up thing. What happens once a month into what you said. They play throwback music. I love throwbacks. I love 90s hip hop. I love oldies. I love early 2000s hip hop and R&B. So, yeah.
I'll keep naming them for you. Like a girl who goes with the flow. Like I just feel like would match your freak. You know what I mean? Is just like spontaneous, but just understands.
Oh, you know what will match my freak? That's good. You see, thank you, Jay. That's my guy. A girl that plans everything out.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
That matches my freak. If you plan out our whole weekend, here's my card. Charge everything, but if you plan it out, I don't give a fuck what we do. You want to stay in the hotel and hang by the pool? Cool. You got an excursion to get some sea-doos. You booked us flights to go to Cabo for the weekend. That matches my freak.
That is totally me. Honestly, it pisses me off. Like if I'm gonna go like stay at a guy's house or someone that I'm like talking to, and I'm like, hey, so like what's the plan? And they're like, oh, I don't know, like we'll figure it out. I'm like, okay, so I show up with 17 bags because I'm like, all right, well, I have an outfit for going out. I have an outfit for sleeping. I have an outfit for fucking pickleball. I got an outfit for everything. I'm like, I need to know what the hell we're doing.
If you plan everything, Hell yeah.
Have you always had to plan stuff? Is that why?
Oh, my last relationship, yes. Everything I had to plan. Everything. If a girl planned like the perfect weekend, remember that thing that happens in Vegas? That big like every throwback artist is there, the Usher thing?
Lovers and Friends.
Lovers and Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, if she planned a whole weekend in Vegas, she booked the hotel, the flights, dinner reservations, got us tickets to the concert afterward.
Wants to go to the whole show because front to back, she's not like janky and wants to go for a little.
I'll pay for it all. I don't even care. Just take care of it. Just plan it all. And like, I'll go with
Great
the
trade-off. I do that.
Right?
Fuck yeah. Free trip. I'll plan every second.
Everything. Like, we're going to have a good time. Just plan it all.
Yeah, I like being in charge anyway, so it's like, let me plan it.
Literally, I'm like, full control over the situation.
Yeah.
Okay. Twist my arm. Twist my fucking arm.
I don't ask for a lot. Wait, does he usually let you?
Yeah, no, I plan everything.
Plan everything.
Yeah, he's just like, let me know where we're going and when, and I'll be there.
Do you pick out his clothes?
Sometimes.
Oh, I would love that
Sometimes.
too. If a girl, match my freak. Here we go. If you picked out my clothes, here's your hat, here's the shoes to match, here's the shorts. We throw out that sweater because that shit's out of style, and you dressed me and told me where to go. It'd be the best, bro.
Yeah, he'll ask me what he wants to wear and stuff, but there's times I'm like, yeah, just wear this shirt or those shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I thought of mine, I think. So now that we've been talking.
Yeah. Right now it makes sense.
Now it makes sense. I'm like, it's in my brain. So I think mine is like not getting like embarrassed or like easily like insecure, like in a sense of like we're at a wedding or at a bar or anything like that. Like karaoke. Like I love a guy who's like gonna get on the dance floor with me, like gonna make a fool, like go up and sing a freaking duet from Greece. Like I don't give a shit. Like,
jump on stage with Flo Rida with you.
Yeah, jump on stage with Flo Rida with me. I don't know. That's super important to me. Like if I'm fucking busting it down, having a good time, and they're just standing there with their hands in their pockets, like looking at, don't know what the fuck to do. Like I'm like, all right.
You can't deal with a socially awkward dude.
No, I do not like socially awkwardness at all. Like,
yeah, they got to match your geek.
Yeah, you gotta match my geek. You guys should see me out at the club.
Hey,
You're on fire today,
I was waiting for a little tap right
Your
there.
podcast today, JD.
Wait a minute, everybody JD though. Let's go, JD. What matches JD's freak?
Well,
JD's freak. JD's freak.
Y'all hoes. Well, I said on the show, and then you quickly shut me down, that you have to be registered to vote. I love a girl that will go vote with me.
Boring.
If you will engage in political talk with the understanding that we will not be divisive, we can have a really polite conversation about it. That's for starters.
Can you date someone that matches your freak because you like politics and go, but can they be on the opposite side of the fence as you?
Fam, it's so funny. I knew you were going to bring that shit up because when I was out at the club, I told y'all a couple weeks ago, I was talking to this girl who, by the way, shout out to all my 6'1" queens. You know what I mean?
Tall queens.
Yeah, I was talking to this hella tall girl at the club, and out of nowhere, her matching the freak, she was like, well, you're not a liberal, are you? Out of fucking nowhere. We weren't talking about anything politics, and I was like, would that be a bad thing? You must be conservative. And she was like, yeah, I couldn't date a liberal. And I was like, all right, well, this is going to be tough sledding, but I'm willing to have the conversation.
Right. But you're not conservative.
No, I'm always open to having a conversation.
You would talk to somebody that's on the opposite side of the fence as you.
Yes.
Okay.
Match my freak by being educated.
Right.
You know what I mean?
see that. Well, no, I don't see that because I was like, I wonder if JD would because you're an advocate, go vote.
Yeah.
It's your duty.
Yeah.
But if they had a difference of opinion on your stance, are they matching your freak?
Yeah, as long as the principles don't affect the morals.
Got you.
I understand what you're saying though too, because my dad's like the same way. Like when we talk about politics, like he doesn't like you. If you're gonna combat, like you need to have straight up facts and know exactly what you're talking about. So it's like that I understand. Like I would be able to have like an open-ended conversation, but if somebody is just like saying just dumb shit like that,
it's a trend,
like a trendy, like stereotypical like shit, like I'm like, all right, well, this is a pointless conversation. That's why I don't talk politics, because I am uneducated and I will never even put myself in that situation.
Yeah, I ask JD a lot. I'm not like educated on politics. I try to follow along. I know the basics, but JD's pretty up on it. So we'll have discussions about it, like, what about this guy? And well, if it's not Biden, who is next up? And if it's not Trump, who's next up? Because I don't know, because I should educate myself more. But yeah, I would date someone that's not on the same political stance as I am. Exactly what you said, though. That has to be the why.
The match my freak, like they could put it to the side, like we can have the discussion and then be like,
yeah, I can't date someone just because you like red hats. You know what I mean? Like, why? You know? You know what I mean?
Yep.
I just feel like a lot of people is like trendy now. And I'm like, do you know what the fuck you're talking about?
Yeah.
Because if you know what the fuck you're talking about, I fuck with you. Like 10 toes down, you stand for your party, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
But the why is important.
Yeah. And then if we were to go down the food route, matching my freak would be like you eat the wings the same way as me. Like you just get
No
dirty.
fork?
No fork.
You can't do a fucking
and
fork.
Ribs are in the same category. I want you to just be nasty with it, dog.
He
Like,
wants barbecue sauce on them titties.
man, I went out with this 40-year-old girl one time.
Really?
Yeah, like way back then.
Did you sprinkle her wrinkle?
when I had game, huh?
What?
And it was the first time I'd ever seen someone eat like that in front of me. It was barbaric, and it was the hottest thing I've ever seen. So yeah, match my buffalo freak.
Role play.
So
Yeah.
interesting.
You're gonna be the girl eating the ribs. I want to see how this looked.
What do you?
What turned you on? I want to see what. Okay.
She was just like, she wasn't even talking.
Wait, here. Use the whole. Is this the rib?
How does
This
she
is the
hold
rib.
them? Yes.
Yeah. Ready and action.
Oh.
Like not looking up.
On the cob,
Like an
what the fuck
animal?
was that?
Like a fucking
Yeah,
animal.
she was just like, and then she just
That just icked me out so
Yeah, me
much.
too.
Oh my God.
That wouldn't match my freak.
thing was gonna happen there.
Yeah, that would match my ick.
No, I just-
Like, I can't. Like,
I
damn.
just swiped left or
I
whatever.
loved it, man. And she was just dipping it in ranch.
You were thinking of head, huh?
Fuck. What?
You're thinking of head.
God.
Like, Dad, what that mouth do? He saw.
She gets sloppy with it.
You got sloppy with it.
She hocked to that fucking rib, bro.
Oh man, I loved it.
Oh my God.
Did you see him levitate?
Where is the nearest exit?
All right now, Disney, can we do that in slow motion where he levitates? Loved. It's so that was it.
Yeah, match my freak by like not being kind of on the line of what Jules was saying of like match my freak and just be non-apologetic, you know, like unapologetic would be the word. If like, yo, if the food is meant to be dirty, like get dirty with me.
do it.
Like get dirty with your food with me. Like don't think that you need to be proper eating
Three
that
finger
shit.
that
Nah.
food.
3-finger combo.
Give me that 3-finger combo, dog. Dip it in the sauce. Twice.
Wild.
Oh my God, that's so hilarious.
Yeah.
The fucking ribs thing.
I know. It was,
That's the opposite of me because I have misophonia. So if I heard a girl,
That's so true.
oh my God, I'd fucking walk out. I just throw $100. I crumble $100 bill, throw it at her, and just walk out.
do you just tell people that when like right away to be like, hey, I have misophonia?
No, because I feel like you're in a setting where there's a lot of noise. It's misophonia.
Yeah.
If you don't know what misophonia, I suffer from misophonia. It's a fucked up thing. I can't hear people eating. It just drives me crazy. So it's more like I told the show when I got to the show, like, don't eat next to me because I can't, because it's silent. But if you're in a setting where there's a bunch of
Sure. Also, that would make me so like fucking paranoid if I was on a first date with someone who's like, I cannot deal with like any type of chewing. Like I'd be like slow motion. Like I'd be like, can I have your soup? Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't know what to eat,
I
how to act.
know,
Like
it sucks.
I
It
would be
stresses me out in the
overthinking it.
studio as it is.
and I feel bad. I was like, but I can't help what I was like, I can't. I just get like, I have to leave. It's the weirdest fucking like, I don't know if it's like, I got to read up on it more. I don't know if it's a disorder or something like that. But our old boss that you love, he suffered from it as well. And he told me, he's like, oh, I'm the same way, buddy. And it's kind of embarrassing telling people. I was like, I know, but it disturbs my sanity. He goes, oh, I get it. So I'm just thrown off like, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I know. I like literally went into the other room the other day and like crushed a bag of pretzels because I was like, I'm so hungry. I was like shoving them into my mouth, like chomping away. It was great.
No, you guys are pretty good at it. Yeah, the rib thing, I couldn't. Oh my God, fuck. I'm just thinking about it.
I'm just thinking of the mess like all over
I
the
love
fingers.
it, dude.
You
Like,
love it.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Okay.
Just, yo, like get after it. It's meant to be dirty. You can't control yourself when you're eating. So it's like as long as you don't feel like you need to be proper, that's matching my freak.
I feel that. I'm not. The mess is not because I love my favorite. Go and eat crab legs. Oh, I love it. If a girl's getting messy and it's getting everywhere, I don't care. It's the sound for me. It's not getting her all messy and shit. But if she's sucking the soul out of her
Is she
rib,
biting the crab leg off?
I feel like it's like slurping sounds for you as well.
yeah, it's not really like cracking. It's slurping.
Oh,
and,
that just made me think of a very interesting question.
Yeah, what is it?
what is it?
If a girl's going down on you, does
You
that
have misophonia when you're
disgust
getting
you?
blown?
Yeah.
That misophonia. No, I've never said no. This is I can't do this.
The second you said slurp, I was like, wait a minute. I want to
She would be like,
now.
coming like, No, that's never.
Stop.
Yeah, now you're gonna make me think about it.
I know. I'm sorry. Just
crying
ruined
about
blowjobs
it.
for him.
I'm gonna think about that the next time.
That's so.
Like, no, it
funny.
doesn't bother me. I don't think I've ever like paused it. Like, can you hold on right now? Yeah. Nope. That doesn't bother. The rib thing, I couldn't deal with.
Oh my
But,
God.
you know,
I'm trying to
it
think.
is.
I think I have another one. Someone match my freak like you love free shit. Like you're so down to like get more free
Oh,
shit.
hell yes.
You know what I mean?
I am like one for a deal, you know?
And you're
Fuck
willing
yeah.
to steal ketchup with me. You know what I mean?
So
Like you're
fucking
willing to
Put this in your bra.
put this in your bra. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Right?
No, I agree. Oh, my worst thing. Yeah, see, I need somebody to like be okay with like my minor like just flaws in that sense.
Yeah.
Like when I go to Chipotle, they have this. Okay, Chipotle is gonna sue me, but they have the Tabasco, smoked Tabasco sauce, and I fucking love it. And I can't find it anywhere but Chipotle. So pretty much anytime I go pick up an order, I like take a bottle.
I can't do it.
Yeah, well, I don't
You know
really.
what's weird is, my favorite is green Tabasco, and they'll
It's
have that
so
too. And I was like,
good.
oh, we ran out at the house. But my mind is weird because if you sit there at Chipotle, you take the green sauce, you pour it, and you put it back.
Right.
I can't take it. My thought process, other people have used that.
Okay, I don't have that. I'm like,
I'm like,
I
ew,
just
other
take the,
people, like, no.
most empty like one.
Yeah,
like, so
I've taken like cups and stuff from breweries. Like as long as my purse is big enough, I'm over here.
Didn't
outing
we go
myself.
to dinner and you're like, oh, that's such a nice thing. It'd be so.
Yeah, my catchphrase, my husband already knows this, is it would be a shame if it went missing.
What was it? With a candle or something?
I
or
think it was like a plate or something.
like a
wasn't
bowl
it?
for sauce.
Yeah,
You're like, that's such a nice
exactly.
bowl. It'd be a shame.
It'd be a shame if it went missing.
Right. So match my freak by being the person that's like guarding me, watching around the corner, and
So
being
they're
like,
okay with your
"Hell yeah."
misdemeanors.
Like very tiny misdemeanor.
Like if you can match my freak by having the same amount of Taco Bell fire sauce, like in the drawer, that's hot as shit. To
That's
me,
hot
bro.
as shit. That's
Yeah.
broke as shit too.
That's not
Yeah.
broken shit. Nah, it's-
I have a sauce drawer.
right?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, no, match
Have
my freak by just
everything.
loving like free shit.
Yeah.
Like just
love
everywhere we go. Do you want this backpack? Yeah. Do you want this, chapstick? Yes. Like match my freak by just stealing from the world with me.
Oh
I'm
my
not, not
gosh.
stealing if it's free.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I digress. Let's carry on.
You need a trailer park girl, real quick, bro.
I don't know. You guys don't like free shit. I love free
love
shit.
free
I'll wear a
shit,
Microsoft
yeah.
Excel shirt. Like I don't give a fuck. I'll wear everything
yeah,
for
no.
free.
Yeah, I don't do all that, but
Yeah. Sleep shirts.
You wear all the swag you get from different events.
Yes,
Crazy.
I'm wearing Ivan's. Sienna's husband gave me shoes. I'm literally wearing them right now.
I would wear those.
Yeah,
Fuck
match my freak by giving me free shit.
I gave him Cruz's Dolly Parton shirt, and he's wearing it right now. Look how small this motherfucker. Stand up real quick. What the fuck? Cruz is walking around. Where's my shirt? Where's my shirt?
That's
What size is that, bro?
It's a medium.
That's a fucking small.
It maybe got shrunk down to a small, but don't play your boy, bro. I'm in the gym getting tapered. You know what I mean?
He's snatched. All girl
Snatch,
summer.
bro. I'm fucking out
Let
here.
me see these shoes that her husband gave you, man. Oh, you guys are no bro, man. He gave you some bronze.
Yeah.
This is LeJohn James.
Anything is free is for
Anything
me.
that's free, bro.
Yeah.
That's my freak by just
Interesting.
giving me free shit, taking free shit, all
Right.
that. Give me
Okay.
all that. Cool.
all right.
Man, now I'm thinking about this. If I could meet this girl that just plan out my life, that would be
Yeah.
fucking awesome. I was
Yeah.
spoiled a little bit with that one girl that I was dating. She was paying for everything. Remember that? She was
Oh,
giving
yeah.
me gifts, flying me places. I wasn't never used to that. I never had that. So that was wild. That matched my freak too. That was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have another one that might make me sound like an asshole, but it's so ideal for me. Even like friends or relationships of just not being high fucking maintenance. Because what I do is I forget to text people back or reply. So it'll
Yes.
be days, weeks on end that I thought I replied, but I mentally did it because I read the text, never replied. But if you're upset about that or anything, I can't deal with it. Like I need someone to match my freak in the sense of like they understand that I don't reply very quickly. So I don't know. That might make me sound like an asshole, but I would love someone who understands that
So your husband's very understanding.
No, not really. He gets pissed that I forget to reply.
Wait,
to
he
him.
doesn't match your freak to him.
He doesn't match my freak in that
Yeah.
sense. He's always telling me, you need to tell me like when you leave work because I do walk home from work.
Yeah.
And so he's like, you need to tell me when you
That's
leave.
important.
Yeah. But I just fucking forget. Or if you tell me like, oh, when you get home, let me know. I'll fucking forget.
Yeah.
Like I just,
You're
I'm
a bad
sorry.
texter.
I'm a horrible texter.
Yeah, I am as well, though. I am as well. Sometimes I do the same thing. Like, damn, I thought I respond because I have like 17 different ones. I was like, damn. And sometimes I even wrote it.
Yeah.
I just-
And you don't send
Then
it.
you send it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that is
fuck.
the worst.
I'm
I
like,
do
yo,
that
my
all the
bad.
time.
I'm like, my bad.
It's even worse too when you like forget to answer and then like, you know, like 2 weeks later you're like, oh, like you go to text that person, you're like, fuck. So you have to like erase what you wrote and you're like, hey, sorry, just realized I didn't answer you. By the way, now I need something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did that. There was this date that I really wanted to
so
go on,
awkward.
and then she's like, does this time work on this day? And I wrote it. I didn't send it. So then when I hit her up, I'm like, oh, what happened? She's like, you never responded. I'm like, fuck, I did it. I'm like, that's my bad.
Yeah, or
That's my
then seeing
fucking
them on
bad.
social media or vice versa. Like I'm posting stuff, but I never reply to someone's text. I'm like, I'm sorry. Okay, it's not my
Yeah,
fault.
yeah.
Well, it is my fault, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Y'all lazy as fuck.
Well, I don't know. I think like just because that's why cell phones suck, because I'm like, just because I have a phone, that does not mean I want to be accessible at all times. If that makes sense. Like just because like I have it and you can text me, I'm like, well, I don't want to be available right now. I don't need to be available right now.
Them ribs sound good right now.
Yeah, you do.
Alone on my
more?
island.
Hey, dog, I got more.
You got, the John show.
Well, I'm just trying to. I have a lot. My brain
I don't know
is
how you're
bad.
single, bro. I mean, a lot of these things are pretty fucking cool.
They're frugal because I wrote down a girl eating popcorn with me in the upper deck, like of a sporting event. That means like match my freak by being okay to sit in the upper deck, because I feel like there's such a pressure, especially like dating or whatever.
To get
Like
good
you have
seats.
to get good seats. You know, match my freak by being like, hey, unannounced. Maybe it's like, no, fuck it, pull the trigger. Like, let's go sit in the upper deck. You know what I mean? Let's go enjoy.
I've always wanted to do that.
Right?
Yeah.
Just match my freak by not being bougie.
Oh, that's so good.
Right?
Yeah.
I should
Like,
really
how
just.
hot is that?
That is so fun, and especially if it's a hot girl.
Yes.
I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna get some tickets for the D-backs. I'm just going to the upper deck
Just third deck it, fucking halfway up.
and see how she deals with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's a test, because if she wants to be right behind that dugout, you know what she's going there for.
She's been in the dugout.
Yeah, they've been in her dugout.
Been in her dugout. Yeah, they've been playing cleanup. Yeah, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
so interesting.
Three-finger combo.
I have like a problem with like the bouginess sometimes. Like if a guy's like too bougie and is like treating me like, I don't know, I just didn't grow up with that. So when it happens, I'm like, I don't know how to act. I'm like, nah, I don't have the personality for this. I'm like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I'm like if it's too much, like I get overwhelmed with that.
You want to know I want everybody to learn something from this. Well, you guys know, like ladies, I feel so much pressure right now. Ladies, you need to tell the guy, like if he's taking you somewhere, I think that's a great piece of advice to be like, hey, by the way, I don't care where we sit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, I
always
think
say,
if
I'm
you
like,
bring-
oh, I don't care, like all good, no problem. Like it really doesn't bother me, like at all. Like
If
I'm
you
like,
say
I'm happy
that-
to be here with you at this
Fuck
thing.
yeah, I wish
like,
a girl told me that.
I know, but if you say that, like that is a relief, I feel like, for
Yeah.
dudes.
I don't know, because then I just feel so much more pressure. I'm like, okay, like versus like if I wanted to like leave early at the game or something, it's like 7th, 8th inning, and I'm like, hey, you want to just like go? Let's go get
Yeah.
a drink. I'm kind
Yeah.
of over it. I would never say that. I feel like we'd have to start from finish, like, all the way to the end. Like if we were right behind home plate, you know what I mean? So
that's a
I don't
good
like
point.
the pressure of it. Like unless I know what's gonna happen, there's like a big plan about it. But I don't know. For the most part, I'm like, I'm good.
No bougie dates. Fuck, man.
That's my freak. Go get in the fucking upper deck with me. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The best view.
Hell yeah. I'm like, I would so much rather, I'm like, you want to go through Taco Bell and go home and watch a fucking movie? Like, sick. I do
Girl
not want to
said
go
that to me.
sit
Oh
at
my
fucking
gosh.
Ocean 44 or whatever, Steak 44.
Fuck, I'll take steak
I was gonna say, I was like,
I'm like, okay. that was a bad example. I love me a fucking steak. All right. I'm not saying don't.
yeah. Fuck.
But, every once in a while, it's great. Yeah. For the most.
Okay. That was fun.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
yeah.
Those are good, healthy.
you.
I feel like ribs now. I feel kind of weird eating ribs now.
Yo,
at
get
this
the
point.
fuck.
Yeah.
I want to go get some ribs
I
down
feel
the
like a
street.
3-finger combo.
But
Hey, man, we'll see you back on the radio. Again, reminder, make sure you turn on those notifications and you subscribe to the Aftermath podcast.
Like it.
Everybody
Do all
throw up
that.
your
Love
3
it.
fingers.
3-finger combo. Subscribe to the podcast.
2 in the... Never mind.
Oh, God.
The Aftermath.